So right now, this is probably my favorite team. And I'm facing up against a team of evolutions, or evolutions. It's Polteageist, Mimikyu, and Barraskewda. Which right now is by far, like, they're my favorite three so far. Especially, like, Polteageist's only weakness is probably just Sandstorm, just anything, stuff the Focus Types weak to, like Sandstorm and stuff. But Mimikyu and Barraskewda are great at what they do. Barraskewda is great. As long as it's not Dragapult, Barraskewda is really good. And Mimikyu destroys Dragapult. So, I don't know who he's going to bring with the Evolution Team. But I don't think he has any priority. And especially if he starts off with Glaceon, I think I'm good. And he doesn't get the freeze. If he actually... Is it Glaceon? Please don't be Glaceon, actually. Okay, I can work with Umbreon. I don't think Umbreon's that big of a threat. Man, I wish it was Flareon, actually. For the weak armor. Huh, actually, Umbreon's a problem. Umbreon will probably survive this attack, because I have to use Giga Drain. Unless he switches for some reason. Or has Roar, that's kind of a problem. If he has Roar, he definitely wins. Not wins, but I don't think he'll have Roar, though. But I don't think I can KO, I don't think I can one-shot KO Umbreon. I think Umbreon will survive. I don't think that actually would do any... Well, Shell Smash is the only reason why. Because I don't think Polteageist has high attack. Man, that's a great boost for Stored Power. But Umbreon's Dark, so Stored Power doesn't affect it. And I'm not Mega Evolving Polteageist. But for these three, almost every time... Well, Polteageist will never Mega Evolve, but I think Umbreon will live. Yeah, Umbreon's really bulky. Especially. Mimikyu will almost always be the one that Mega Evolves. Or not Mega Evolves, Dynamaxes. Really debating Barraskewda or not. I'll use Mimikyu because I want to Dynamax. But it'll of course be between those two, but it'll probably be Mimikyu more than anything, because Mimikyu has the safety of not taking a first attack. The only thing about Mimikyu is Mimikyu can be outsped. But I think other than Jolteon, none of them are a problem, and I don't think... I'm not gonna Dynamax actually, because I know what I said. I'm scared of Jolteon coming in and Shadow Balling, because Umbreon's gonna break the Sash here. Or break the Disguise. Yeah, I'm not gonna Dynamax because I really don't want Jolteon to come. Oh. Other than Jolteon, I don't think anybody outspeeds other than Jolteon. I think Mimikyu has a weird speed of like 89 or something. I can play rough actually. I'm not gonna risk it surviving. I'm glad I didn't Dynamax because it would have lived. But I gotta let Jolteon KO me, and I'll just Dynamax Barraskewda because Barraskewda outspeeds everything else. And I think it'll probably one-shot everything else. Probably one-shot everything else, but it'll outspeed. And I'm probably gonna get a +1 too. I'll either I'd say if he even brought Jolteon, he might not have brought Jolteon. But I guess I'll see. I really love Mimikyu, especially the ears down and everything. When it's after you break the Disguise. Yeah, I thought so. I think I have to Shadow Ball or Shadow Sneak because I think it one-shots me. Well, depending if it's Specs, I think it KOs me on the Shadow Ball. I wonder what Jolteon's gonna do. Yeah, I had a feeling. This would be a great time for Grimmsnarl. Also, Sucker Punch is really good on Dynamax Pokemon with decent amount of health. Because then they're really stuck. Do they attack or do they let the Dynamax run out? I don't think this KOs. I could have Dynamaxed actually, but nah, it would have been no point. I think I would have still KO'd, but I don't think it would have been a... Never mind, I don't think it would have point because it would have hit me twice. I think it KOs me. It's Life Orb. I don't know if G-Max... I'm gonna come back to Barraskewda. The reason why I didn't Dynamax with Mimikyu though is because I would have lived the attack and just got hit twice. So it still would only have one attack, really. And nothing else is a threat in here, actually. Because I can one-shot everything else. But I have to Liquidation. Because I don't think none of those gives me effects that really matter. Psychic Terrain doesn't really matter because Jolteon's 90's priority. And no one else, none of the evolutions really have priority anyway. I think I might still get, either I'll get KO'd or I'll barely live this electric attack. I think I get KO'd. Even with the health. Because with the Life Orb I think it's too much. Especially because it KO'd Mimikyu, and Mimikyu has decent defenses. I think Jolteon has decent special defense, so I think I am KO'd. This is going to be super effective in all. Ooh. Even if I live, I have to one-shot the next thing because of Life Orb, but I don't think I'll live. Yeah. Well, that was close. Sort of. I got screwed by the Jolteon. And who's the first one? I got screwed by Umbreon Lee. If anyone else led other than Umbreon, I could have one-shot. Maybe Jolteon would have survived, but Umbreon is just such a special tank. That's the only real weakness I found with Poltegeist is I could have never mind. I should have not led Poltegeist actually. That's something I do gotta start looking out for because I don't like switching Poltegeist in later because the couple times I have done it I've gotten Stealth Rocks, which completely gets rid of it because it means it gets hit once and it dies 99% of the time. So I don't know. I'll have to see. I gotta see more because sometimes like that would have been a great time to bring it in as a revenge and just set up. There's Dragapult, which means I'm gonna lead Mimikyu. I'll lead Mimikyu. There should be okay. I'm actually gonna bring this team. I love having Focus Sash for Dynamaxes, especially fast Focus Sashes or Settler, like something like this, or like Shell Smash Cloyster is really good with it too. I wonder if they'll introduce any Pokemon with Sturdy and Sword and Shell Smash with like decent stats, because it's gonna have to have some decent stats. But Sturdy, nothing that gets Sturdy is fast. Oh, you got a shiny Hatterena. I have a shiny something. I don't remember what it is, honestly. Man, this would be a great time for Ferrothorn. Poltegeist would have worked. I don't know if Poltegeist could have worked as a lead, honestly. I wonder if he's going to switch out, though. Okay, no. I'm pretty sure I'll one-shot him. Unless he has Sash. I'm pretty sure I'll one-shot. And then I might Dynamax Mimikyu. If I'm going to do anything. Guess he was assuming. Oh, he was getting health back. But good thing about Disguise, too, is they don't gain health back off of the Disguise. Mimikyu's such a great revenge Pokemon. They should one-shot, though. Because if I remember right, Hatterena has low defense. I was supposed to. Oh, wow, that's... I think he might barely live. Also, why is that in a Master Ball? Who puts Hatterena in a Master Ball? Oh, shiny, to be fair. Anything that isn't shiny in a Master Ball that's not a legendary, it's surprising to me. Also, if he doesn't bring Zacian, I'll be really surprised. Because every time I've seen a Zacian, they've brought it. But I think he might live now just from health fault. Man, this sucks because I don't want to Dynamax now. I'll live, I think. Yeah, I don't want to Dynamax because of the health. I won't gain much health off of it. Oh, really? I didn't know Fairy. Oh, I forgot Lumberry gets rid of Confusion. I completely forgot Fairy. Oh, isn't that G-Smite? Yeah, that's not... Okay. That's its special Z mode. Yeah, it's just bulk. I guess it's just bulk. I'm gonna confuse you. Probably could have got away with 2 Swords Dances, but I don't like risk. I don't ever like risking that with Mimikyu. Do I have Steel? I don't think I do. Does he have priorities? think Hatterene is the same typing as Gardevoir. I'm debating whether or not it's bringing Barraskewda, or not Barraskewda, Polteageist. That's one turn. The problem is I don't want to bring in, I don't want to Dynamax. Oh, I don't have a super effective hit. Yeah, I'm not Dynamaxing that. Never mind. Hopefully Polteageist can do enough damage to KO, but I'm not gonna bring in Barraskewda because he doesn't have super effective hits. And plus I don't want to Dynamax yet. I think, depending on what it does, this might be enough. Also, it was smart not to Dynamax the first turn against Mimikyu, because it would just ate the hit and waste it. Man, Mimikyu's such a great counter. Mimikyu and like Polteageist are such great counters to Dynamax, because they pretty much make a turn invalid. And if it's a normal G-Max or Dynamax move, it just gets rid of it. Oh, that was... Oh, I already Shell Smash. Wow, that thing does not have a lot of damage. Well, if I hit myself in Confusion... I need to hit it. I don't care if I don't KO it. Oh, that was the final turn. I forgot Mimikyu barely lived. Oh. One thing I do have to do, though, and hopefully he doesn't switch in. If I KO, oh, I'm definitely going to KO if he doesn't hit himself in Confusion. Okay, good. One thing I can do if it brings out... I'm out outspeed Dragapult anyway. Bro, hitting myself in Confusion might cost me, because I don't think... Unless they KO... Unless I faint, and before he brings in Dragapult, I lose, because Dragapult outspeeds... I think he one-shots Barraskewda. Huh... Because I don't think Max Darkness one-shots. So please don't bring in Dragapult, because I'll one-shot Dragapult if I hit him. Are you set? I low-key fell for that, and I'm kind of upset. I think I'm only at +2 on everything. I think Shadow Ball's still technically more damage at this point. 120, 20, 40, 60, 80. I think they're the same damage, and we're gonna say they're the same damage. I think with Stab, I think they're the same damage. Oh, I forgot I was confused. Yep, that's me. That's me. That's actually really good. I'm gonna Liquidation, which I was gonna do anyway. Even if because it's Charizard, but I'm really worried about Dragapult. I wonder if he's gonna switch into Dragapult. Probably not. But I don't. There's not much. There's no way Charizard one-shots me. I know for a fact Charizard won't one-shot me, and he can't Dynamax. But I know for a fact Charizard won't one-shot me because there's no way, because he can't use Solar Beam, and Charizard doesn't want Thunderbolt or anything. But also, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I don't think I'll switch though. He might. I doubt it though. There's no reason. But this should one-shot. Alright. You're still gonna take this 100 damage. It doesn't matter because I have the rain and that's where I want it. I think he still takes... I don't remember if it's 25 or 75% of the damage. I think he takes 25. Or I think he takes 75% of the damage. Which isn't great for him that he survived. Because... Does he have any priority? I have to make sure he doesn't have priority actually. Because that'll be a big problem. He has Mimikyu, but if he has Mimikyu, he wins, because Mimikyu can just take it and just hit me twice. I'm actually going to use Max Mindstorm, just in case he brings in priority. And because I don't want to deal with Mimikyu Shadow Sneak. Because if Mimikyu can't Shadow Sneak, I can hit Mimikyu twice before it hits me twice. So I'm going to do that just in case. I think I can beat Zacian. I think Zacian survives, because Zacian's just... there's nothing I can do against Zacian. Zacian's just too bulky. So if he didn't bring Zacian, I have a chance. But the problem with Zacian is he's just too fast. He has like 150 speed. I think he has like 148 speed. And like he might have 170 attack. He has some absurdly high attack and speed to where he outspeeds... I think he literally outspeeds everything. Oh, if Gengar isn't sashed, I one-shot him. Literally Zacian just has the legendary Bulk, has absurd attack and high speed. I think he's the 3rd fastest in the game, behind Ninjask and something. It's Ninjask and something else that he's faster than, but it's absurd how fast he is. But somehow then we won. I don't know how. I got lucky. He could have won Zacian or Dragapult. But at the same time, I'm surprised he brought Gengar. Actually, I'm surprised he brought Gengar or surprised he brought Gengar. I can see why he didn't bring Dragapult, or I can see why he wouldn't bring either, because Grimmsnarl just destroys them with Sucker Punch. But I'm surprised he didn't bring Zacian though. But I'm glad, because Zacian's a problem.